Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know, a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, Beet Root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace. Um, How you been, sister? We haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on? Where you been at?
I've been pretty good. I've been doing a gang of shows. I've been spending a lot of time in Jersey, and I got out just in time before the floods hit. And yeah, first of all, prayers to everybody who is going through it. Still, a lot of people, a lot of people having car trouble and basement trouble right now. And I think I read today that 27 people drowned and
What?
27
Whoa.
27 people drowned in Jersey in those heavy rains. No, it was serious.
Yeah, it definitely was
It was
serious.
definitely serious. My daughter going through it right now with her with her car having, stolen and gotta go through the whole insurance process and stuff. And it's just it wreaked havoc across my city, particularly Newark. There's a lot of, I mean, I read stuff where people were getting swept, into the street, like the gutters, the drains, like people are still missing. So, just prayers up to everybody that had to endure that.
Yeah, well, I was seeing video of shit, New York City subways and these that shit, the water was coming in like
Oh yeah.
fucking tsunami, and people are like waist deep getting out of the subway station. Like, just imagine that. Like, there's, the third rail, that's electricity and shit like that.
Right.
Imagine having to wade through water that's submerged in electricity. Like,
Cars underwater. Imagine having to wade through the water and looking at rats
Mm-hmm.
backstroking and shit through the. I saw
Yeah.
videos of
I saw that. Yeah.
just sick.
mm,
Mm.
mm, 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 mm. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, we've been doing shows as well. You know, shit
Oh
is
yeah.
coming back or whatever. Fortunately, the shows I've been doing haven't been no like trying to trick people into getting, the venom. Um,
Mm.
but there's a lot of those shows out there. Like, you get there and it's like, ha, you want to get into the show, you got to get the venom right now. And it's
Wow.
like, fuck that. I don't even want to be, involved in some shit like that.
Hey, give the guys, give the rest of the world the update. What's the condition out there with the floods and all that? Right, currently, right now.
Well, I mean, where I'm, I don't see any, I think the damage was already done. I think the flooding is over.
Mm.
It's subsided, but whatever damage happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm.
So there was a
The
lot of
waters.
property damage.
Yeah, I believe the waters have receded now, but now you're just dealing with the after effect, damaged cars, damaged homes.
Mm.
Hopefully, people had the proper insurance, because they will trick you and say, oh well, your policy doesn't cover flooding. So
Mm.
there's a lot of there's a lot of fine print with those insurance policies. So just
Mm.
gotta you know hopefully you were on top of your game when you took out those policies and things of that
Right,
nature.
right, right.
Well, unfortunately, you know, we guess gonna start the show, and I know everybody has probably heard the news. Um, of the untimely passing of our friend.
My good friend, my brother.
Damn, who hold up, where is I just had the a picture up of him, and where did it go? Yeah, Michael K. Williams, man. Michael K. Williams, rest in peace. Here it is. Apparently he was found in his apartment in BK.
Was it BK or Manhattan? I know it was Manhattan.
BK.
It was
BK.
BK. Shout out to Michael K. Williams. Man, we first got introduced to him on The Wire as Omar. He went on to have
So much.
so many roles that I can't even name. I had the privilege of working with him on the HBO, short series, The Night Of, where he played, like the head inmate, basically. And that was another one where he did an excellent job. I think he's been nominated for, quite a few awards. I don't think he won it.
He's been nominated 5. He's got 5 Emmy nominations, and he's actually currently nominated for the up and coming Emmys for his portrayal on Lovecraft Country. So hopefully he gets it.
Thank you, James Anderson. He said, "Peace, kings and queens. One, Digga, nice to see you back, Queen. Rest in peace to everyone we lost in Jersey. Love from the UK. Smash the like button, peeps. 100. Rest in peace, Omar." Well, rest in peace, Michael K. Williams. It's funny when we were we had a show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, a couple months ago. Shout out to my man Handles from the Harlem Globetrotters, Chris Handles. Who brought us out there, and we were outside. We smoking an L. Mike is out there, and some girl came up to him and she was like, "Hey, Omar," whatever, and he was like, like, "My name's Michael." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he hated
he was
that
like,
shit.
"Oh, I'm sorry," and he was like, "No, that's okay, but that's my name is Michael." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah, I know a lot of people might be saying "Rest in peace, Omar." Like, I don't know if that feels right with his spirit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if he really want to be called Omar, but whatever. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. That the initial reports, they're talking about drugs or whatever the case may be. He admittedly had a battle with drugs in his past. When I seen him, I didn't see him doing nothing other than no weed or nothing like that. You know what I mean? He didn't seem to be like on drugs or anything that I could tell, but
that's the scary part. That's
Here's
the
the
scary
thing,
part.
though. When it comes to the news, like the news, they are very elusive in their reporting, because they say, they're saying what they're saying, but they say things, especially when it's our people. They say things like drug paraphernalia was discovered on the scene, and for all we know, it could be an empty bag of weed. But they'll use these elusive terms, and then everybody's mind goes on 100, and come to find out it'll be something else. Like, normally we know the toxicology reports always take months to come back, so let's not rush to assume things, and just wait for the facts.
Well, the police are already doing an investigation. They're looking for the dealers right now.
Well, we're going by what they're reporting. We're not saying what they're reporting is the truth. You see, I'm the
Absolutely.
first one to alert
Right.
people to that. Like what's being reported in any news, not just about celebrities, but all fucking news is not necessarily the truth. And don't necessarily take it as such just because you heard it on quote unquote the news. But that being said, they are saying in the news that drugs was involved, and not just any drug, but the infamous fentanyl is something that they are saying was a part of this thing.
Yeah.
Now this
I'm
whole
curious to know.
fentanyl shit is weird to me.
Me too. I was gonna say the same thing. I'm curious to know where this fentanyl is coming from
I
because
was saying the same thing.
also, rest in peace to Fuquan Johnson. Am I saying his name right?
Yep. I was gonna get that was one of the questions, Digga.
Oh, okay. All
The
right.
comedian Fuquan. Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing that I wanted to point out, and tell me if I'm wrong, people. And y'all, I'm asking y'all this in at home as well on the chat and shit. Is it me, or did we never hear of fentanyl prior to the death of Michael Jackson?
Prince too. Yep.
No. I said, who died first?
MJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
So prior to Michael Jackson, had you even ever heard the word fentanyl? Because I hadn't.
No.
I never heard of that drug. They had to literally kind of tell us what fentanyl was. You know what I mean? And just to let y'all know, if you want to know what fentanyl is a human-made opioid used to treat severe pain. They say it's 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine. It says the drug interacts with receptors in your brain to create feelings of pain relief, relaxation, contentment, and pleasure. While it's safe for your doctor to give you, fentanyl is in a medical setting. Some people abuse it, which can lead to an overdose. Like, to me, when you hear all of these people dying of fentanyl and cocaine that's cut with fentanyl, like, to me, I feel like, if I was a drug dealer, that would be bad business. Like, why are you cutting shit that's killing people?
Killing off your clientele.
Why not cut it with the regular old cut the niggas been cutting it with that wasn't killing people, and had niggas fiending for your shit and coming back and, why fucking...
How about some good old-fashioned baking soda? When did baking soda go out of style?
Good old-fashioned, come on, man. Like, that all kind of shit they used to fucking cut it with.
So I'm gonna squeeze this in since while Digga can probably speak on this. She mentioned the Fuquan Johnson, the comedian. I think it was a couple days ago, Digga.
Wait. Hang on. I kind of wanted, but before you ran to that, because we're still on this fentanyl, and
they passed away from fentanyl as well, Lord.
Right, but we still talking about Michael a little bit here. I don't know if we just was getting away from that. So I also kind of wanted to. I see there was some shit going on where 50 actually made a post that was kind of disturbing.
In poor taste.
Yeah.
And I don't know if an apology has come, but yeah.
He took the post down. I went to go look for it earlier, and he took it down because of he was getting so much backlash from the fans.
He took the post down and he basically said, me and this guy was not cool. I'm not with the fake love. And he posted the article of the source of their beef and was like, I'm not with the fake love. Like,
50 said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Says, damn, if you didn't see Raising Cane and check it out, that fentanyl is no joke. Killing the clientele. Rest in peace, Michael K. Williams.
So he got.
Now I'm not gonna lie. When I did see when I saw the episode of Raising Cane, and then you're hearing this shit, you know, I did put the correlation. I was like, wow, that's crazy. They just had a fucking this shit on. You know what I mean? Like the similar shit right on the fucking show. And now this shit like happened. But yeah, for him to put it up, being the creator of the show and all of that type of shit, it did seem like it was in poor taste, as if he was, you know, almost using that, you know, to promote the show. Like, and
then to justify it by saying like we weren't cool, I'm not with the fake love. You know, 50, sometimes it's okay to just not say anything.
right.
What happens if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all? What happens to that?
That's
like,
that's
even
not
if
in his
we not
DNA.
cool, even if we not cool, like
Right.
we ain't gotta like just do shitty, you know, especially after people passed away. Like, we ain't gotta do that, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know we want to keep it real and all this type of shit, but sometimes, you know, we can go a little too far, man.